we're going to examine what we saw when we looked at cryptocurrency last night. The act of capitulation was but one of many catalysts that brought these markets to a point where they on social media. The story is really offensive because of how quickly these markets may turn. A lot of people have lost a lot of money and faith in cryptocurrencies. It can only be altered in one way. It's as if this thing never happened. A green candle, one mean a lean gigante candle from Bitcoin to upward, pushing us back above 60,000. When is the bottom? Can we call this the bottom? Is it? Will Bitcoin continue to fall or will it rise? $50,000 I'll take care of that for you everyone. Let's take a look. We're going to examine everything we plan to accomplish. Let's just get right into it and go over everything that needs to be known. Bitcoin 55,505. It's almost 55,555 after all. Ethereum has now dropped to 3.00, down 2.92% and nearly 20% over the last 90 days. In the last 24 hours it has dropped 5% to $2,948 as returning to its dollar peg. Both USD and USD were seen as low as 989 yesterday, which is a noteworthy occurrence, as a result of which there is a large amount of money left. This cryptocurrency, and they, pardon me, entered these stables, or rather a significant amount of money left the market and they departed. Consistencies. We can now see the stables return to the dollar pegs, indicating a generally positive outlook for the market. Yes, listen, there is a lot of trouble. We might be able to return to the 33-cent range, but 41 cents is not a favorable look. Of course, do we want to see it? As I mentioned earlier, we wanted XRP dead at 100%. No. There is still plenty of time this year and nothing has changed with regard to our XRP. You already know where we need to be by year's end in order to be in line for 2025. As we have been saying, we're still looking at 75 cents from target. People began to think I was crazy by the end of the year. Some even stopped watching my YouTube video, telling me that I was the weird person ever for ripping 75 cents call we've ever seen on XRP, and we're about to record high. We're going to reach 1 euro by year's end. They hadn't. Similar to how my story is unfolding, we anticipated that it would be worth 75 cents by year's end. Then an all-time high can be discussed and advancing. If we fail to observe 75 cents by 2025, we will be deeply in danger. Won't be as environmentally friendly as most of it should be. A fully functional cryptocurrency. $2 trillion in market capitalization, 51 billion. We did decline as low as we did, reaching the all-time high, I think, of roughly 1.8 trillion. If you are not buying correctly, note the last bull run since selling is unjustified. You should sit out. You should not be attempting to time these markets, and since you believe that we may reach 50,000, you should go sit in the stable. If you were expecting the markets to drop when Bitcoin was just sitting there, then that time is over. Should have waited until 62 to 64 for a chance like this. Reason: Solana was down 25% during the previous 90 days and XRP was down 29%. Cardano is down 40% and Cell is down 24%. A back 47 Chainlink Pillar 3,330 people. Now is the perfect time to start saying up some altcoins. Why don't you grab one of my NFTs for yourself? It's that easy to hold an NFT in her XRP every month. While all of this is going on, you can even stake them. So what exactly is crypto capitulation? And so they do. I looked up the AI synopsis online in the cryptocurrency market. This is a time of panic selling and a drop in values brought on by many investors selling their holdings rapidly, fearing further losses, which causes prices to plummet. Technical issues like network outages, which we didn't experience, and security breaches could be the reason for this. We're lacking that, in addition to psychological elements like greed, anxiety, and herd mentality behavior, exactly like what we had. And then you add in the nonsense that Germany is selling off all these bitcoins and that they will dump all of their own bitcoin as well. And people who don't know any better or don't follow the cryptocurrency scene or look at past cycles where we've had the same nonsense about Mt. Gox and the sell-off and how it will impact the markets over and over again. When they notice a little red, they go completely insane. They get extremely afraid, which causes prices to drop. From there, it's a downward spiral. When the market begins to decline, others begin to market the same product that we did. 2017 saw a return to XRP with the appropriate pricing feed disappeared from the South Korean API data, giving the impression that the price of XRP fell by 50 cents in a single click. Everyone began selling. The next thing they knew, believing that was it the bull run was that it was more than 17. That's precisely what happened. A few weeks later you blended in the news from CoinDesk that Bitcoin drops below 54,000 as Mount Gox flags repayments, and they published the same post with a different headline line that says Mount Gox starts making repayments in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. You take these two stories and claim that they're covered, and these news sources are contributing to the issue by publishing numerous pieces on the same subject to spread anxiety among those who lack knowledge of all